Hey everyone, my name is Chimwemwe, but everyone calls me CK, and I work as a software engineer for the investment bank JP Morgan Chase. So you might be asking, what does a software engineer actually do? A software engineer is responsible for creating, designing, and programming the software that we use on a day-to-day basis. So think about all the different web apps, mobile apps, and the desktop software that you use. It turns out an entire team of software engineers were responsible for creating that. In my current role, I'm responsible for creating web apps. I love my job because it allows me to see an idea turn from being on paper to actually come to life. And the other reason I love my job is I get to work with a team of really passionate, intelligent, and really driven people. They allow me to be able to collaborate and also to be able to bounce ideas off them to be able to improve the web apps that we create. So you might be asking, how did I get into my current role? It all started with video games. As a young child, I remember I got my first Game Boy. Along with it, I got the game Super Mario. And I got really interested in playing different video games. I then got my first PlayStation Portable, and I just loved every single moment of it, playing the different games. And as a result, a question opened up in my mind, which was, how does the game actually work? So who created the game and how did they do that? And also, how does the hardware, the Game Boy and the PlayStation Portable work? As a result, that started off a journey of me reading about technology, and it started my passion in technology. I started reading up more and more, which ended up creating more and more questions. And as a result, I need to understand how the science works. So I got really interested in chemistry, physics, maths, and things like that. And one of the biggest tips that I can encourage you with is, it really matters when teachers believe in you. Because my teachers really believed in me. And as a result, they saw that I was passionate about learning, and they pointed me in the right direction to be able to answer some of the questions that I wanted to know. In the end, I ended up choosing to study computer science at Edinburgh University, and I loved every single moment of it. I did my bachelor's there for 4 years, and I enjoyed each and every single aspect of it. I enjoyed programming, I enjoyed learning how software works, learning how hardware works, and being able to also collaborate with all the different university students there. This led to a bigger question, which was, I'm enjoying computer science so much, and it just feels like fun, and it feels like a hobby. Programming feels like a hobby. So the question I had is, can I actually get a job in this? So I started looking around, and my big break came when I discovered that JP Morgan Chase offered internships. An internship allows you to essentially see what it's like to work in a company, and that's what I did. I had my internship here in JP Morgan, and I enjoyed every single part of it. I got to work with so many different people from so many different backgrounds, cultures, and way of life. As a result of my internship, I got offered a graduate position. I took on that graduate position after I graduated, and ever since it's been an absolute adventure. I've managed to work with so many different people from so many different countries. And that's what I love about my job, being able to work with so many different people on interesting and challenging problems. So what's my biggest tip to anyone who's interested in technology or finance? My biggest tip would be, have a passion and a desire to learn. Have an interest and a desire in technology and finance. When you read about it, you end up discovering all the different exciting things that are happening in the field. And that actually creates opportunities quite naturally. It definitely did for me. And also, another tip that I would have is, especially for people who are interested in programming, is it's awesome because it's one of the most creative things that you could ever do. Being able to see your ideas come to life is just so satisfying, and that's why I love each and every single moment of it. I hope that this really encourages you and lets you consider being a software engineer.